like that music. Welcome back to CBS This Morning. Millions of Americans cannot wait to get a COVID-19 vaccine, but many women undergoing fertility treatments say they are afraid to get the needle. Doctors say there is no evidence whatsoever that the vaccines can lead to infertility, but that has not stopped baseless rumors from spreading online. Nikki Battiste spoke with two women about concerns that the vaccine could affect their ability to get pregnant. Nikki, good morning to you.
Gayle, good morning. A fertility treatment is already an incredibly personal and emotional journey. Add to it a pandemic, and of course it becomes even more difficult. I spoke with Stacey Clark, a 36-year-old nurse who in just a few days will find out if her embryo transfer was successful, about why she fears a vaccine could jeopardize her chance to have a child.
There's a lot of emotion. Because I've gone through this twice before and it wasn't successful.
36-year-old Stacey Clark has seen what COVID can do as a nurse during this pandemic. Yet she says she still fears the vaccine as much as the virus.
What if there is something in there that wasn't tested? Will it cause, females to be sterile?
And Clark is hardly alone. How often are you being asked by patients if the vaccine causes infertility?
So every day.
Jay Huber is Clark's fertility doctor in New Orleans. He says there's no evidence the COVID vaccine causes infertility. What is the biggest misconception?
This concept that the vaccination will actually train the human immune system to create an antibody that can cross-react with that vital placental protein, which would ultimately cause infertility.
Is there any truth to it at all?
We don't have any data to suggest that there is any truth to it.
He says some of the confusion and concern comes from a small segment of DNA that the placental protein and COVID antibodies share.
We'll give you some antibiotics to protect.
Still, he empathizes with patients like 41-year-old Nicole Lindsley.
It just leaves me feeling uneasy.
Who are unwilling to take a chance. How much of this decision is that you don't trust the vaccine at all, or that you're worried about introducing something that might interfere with your fertility journey?
It's more about introducing something into my journey of fertility that I'm not sure what it will do.
Clark says many female colleagues of childbearing age share her fears. What have your discussions about the vaccine with Dr. Huber been like?
He, of course, very much feels that there's enough evidence for me to get the vaccine. He has absolutely respected my decision. So we've come to an agreement for the time being.
You agree to disagree?
Yes.
Not even this cautionary tale from 35-year-old Anna Almadrala. She came down with COVID after her last fertility treatment.
I will always love you.
Days later, she was in the hospital writing this goodbye letter to her 3-year-old daughter. What do you say to women who are hesitant or do not want the vaccine at all, who are also going through fertility treatments?
With the virus so widespread, you're either choosing between getting the vaccine or getting COVID.
Fortunately, Almadrala recovered and is grateful there is a vaccine. She will gladly take it when it's her turn.
I think what this experience has really shown us is that we already have so much to be grateful for. I was a couple days away from losing everything. The FDA has cleared both the Moderna and Pfizer vaccine for use in women of childbearing age. Although no pregnant women were included in the vaccine trials, a few dozen who participated did become pregnant. Tony?
Nikki, thank you very much. I mean, the stakes are so high when you're trying to have a child that you can understand you want to take every precaution.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it.
I really felt for Stacey Clark, and I could see why you're so concerned and worried, because there's still so much that's not known.
Yeah, and
still so much about
and
this
like
stuff.
Nikki said at the top, it's a personal decision at the end of the day.